Equatorial Guinea is a country located on the western coast of Central Africa. It is bordered by Cameroon to the north and Gabon to the south and east, with the Atlantic Ocean to the west. Here's some information about its economy, education, and history. Economy. Equatorial Guinea is one of the wealthiest countries in Africa due to its significant oil and natural gas reserves. The hydrocarbon sector accounts for a substantial portion of the country's GDP and government revenue. However, despite its resource wealth, Equatorial Guinea faces income inequality, with a large portion of the population living in poverty. The government has taken steps to diversify the economy by investing in sectors such as agriculture, fishing, and tourism. Efforts have been made to improve infrastructure, attract foreign investment, and promote economic development. However, these efforts are still in progress, and the economy remains heavily dependent on oil and gas exports. Education. The education system in Equatorial Guinea is in the process of development. Primary education is compulsory and tuition-free, but access to quality education is limited in some areas, especially in rural regions. The literacy rate in the country is relatively low compared to other African nations. Equatorial Guinea has made efforts to improve education by investing in infrastructure, teacher training, and curriculum development. The government aims to enhance access to education and raise the quality of teaching and learning. However, there is still a need for further investment and reforms to ensure equitable access to education for all citizens. History. Equatorial Guinea was originally inhabited by Bantu-speaking tribes. The Portuguese were the first Europeans to arrive in the area in the late 15th century, followed by the Spanish, who established colonies in the region in the 18th century. The territory was known as Spanish Guinea until it gained independence in 1968. After independence, Equatorial Guinea experienced political instability and authoritarian rule under President Francisco Macias Nyema. His regime was characterized by human rights abuses and economic mismanagement, leading to a decline in the country's economy and living conditions. In 1979, Macias was overthrown in a military coup led by his nephew, Teodoro Obiang Nguema Mbasogo, who has remained in power since then. President Obiang introduced some political and economic reforms, but his government has faced criticism for human rights violations and the concentration of power. Despite the challenges, Equatorial Guinea has made progress in recent years, particularly in infrastructure development and economic growth. The country continues to work towards political stability, human rights improvements, and economic diversification to ensure sustainable development. In conclusion, Equatorial Guinea is a country located on the western coast of Central Africa. It has a significant economy driven by oil and gas exports, although efforts are being made to diversify into other sectors. The education system is in the process of development, with improvements needed to ensure equitable access and quality education for all citizens. The country has a complex history, marked by colonization, independence, political instability, and authoritarian rule. Despite the challenges, Equatorial Guinea has made progress in recent years and continues to work towards political stability, human rights improvements, and economic diversification for sustainable development. Thank you for joining me on my YouTube channel. I hope you found the content informative and entertaining. Creating content for this channel has been a passion of mine, and I appreciate all of your support and engagement. I encourage you to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. If you have any suggestions or feedback, please leave a comment or send me a message. I am always looking for ways to improve and provide more value to my audience. Remember, learning is a lifelong journey, and I hope this channel has inspired you to continue your quest for knowledge. Thank you again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.